YouTube, we back with another video. It's your boy LSP Wavy. Okay, this is a 15-week woof under this do-rag. Okay, I've been woofing since November, December. I don't even know. I know it's 15 weeks as of today. We're gonna cut it down. We're gonna knock down this beard. We're gonna make ourselves look presentable. Okay, I'm not gonna drag this video out. We're gonna get right into it. If you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Come back after this intro. 15-week woof. Alright. For those of y'all who don't know what woofing is, it's when we let our hair grow. We don't cut it, we don't touch it, we don't do nothing. Maybe just line ups and tapers. That's about it. Basically, you want to let your hair grow, keep brushing and combing all the way to the point to where you're going to cut it. It's going to help your connections. It's going to help any flow issues, and it's going to get you some dope waves. Okay, you got to woof. Okay, but before a haircut, you want to wash your hair. You want to get all the products out. You don't want to have no grease in it. You don't want to have no oil, no butters, no nothing. Clippers work better when the hair is dry and clean. Okay, so I washed my hair day before yesterday, so I haven't added nothing into it. Before you cut your hair, before you let your barber cut your hair, you want him to comb it out. Okay, so you want to lift the hair up. So you can, all this does is gonna let you get more of an even cut. Okay, so you don't have to go through no real extensive comb session. You just want to comb your hair so you can lift it up so that you get a more even cut. Okay, so you see the hair is lifting. It's 15 weeks. I don't have super duper coarse hair like some people do, so you can't really tell, but you can tell I got a baby afro. As you can see, you see how long it is, you see that length. It's 15 weeks worth of hair. It's definitely time to cut. Some people like to woof an extra long time. It's not necessary. Okay, you can't over woof. Sometimes you woof so long you develop more forks than you had in the first place. So this was just basically to push myself. The longest I ever woofed before, I think, was like 12 or 13 weeks. So I wanted to push myself and see if I could go a little longer, which I did. 15 weeks. Let's get into this cut, okay? All right, we're gonna start out with the crown. All right, I'm gonna start cutting at the crown. I got a number 6 on there with the lever open, which is basically a 6.5. I'm gonna go against the grain, so it's an even cut around my crown. So a 6.5 against the grain is really like a 3.5 with the grain, give or take a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too technical with y'all, but we're gonna get into the cut. All right. Down, comb it back to see if I like the length that it's at. If it's a little bit too bulky, I'll take it down some more. I don't want to go too low. So this is that's basically a good length. I'm gonna cut the rest down and see how it blends in, and then if I had to go back and take it down a little bit more, then I will. All right, so let's keep moving. All right, let's keep moving. right, after you knock all the bulk off, you got a nice even against the grain cut that gives you an even cut. You want to comb your pattern back down, see exactly how much hair is left. If you want to go any lower, if you want to leave it the same, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be the judge of it, man. This is what your barber should be doing, especially if you're not sure of what length you want to cut it to. A lot of y'all tell me, oh, your barber cut too low, or you cut too low and cut some of your definition, some of your waves out. Well, I just cut 6.5 against the grain. I still got a lot of hair on here. I could go a little bit lower. I might go a little bit lower and actually see how low I want to take it, man, because I want to work on some stuff, man. I still want to get this area right here cleaned up, so I might have to take it down a little bit lower, but I don't want to cut my waves out right here. Like if I go down to like a 1.5 with the grain, these waves are going to start to disappear because I'm going to cut below my curl length, okay? So you want to stay above your curl length, okay? Or it's going to be like a little baby scalp, okay? So let's get back into it. Let's keep going. All right, let's just keep going. Okay. I'm going to try to knock down a little bit more bulk. I'm going to go to a 2 guard, number 2, with the lever open, 2.5 with the grain. I'm going this way with my pattern. I'm going to knock it down to a 2.5 and see how many waves I have. Like I want to keep this, but get as low as possible. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully this will be the cut. All right, now if you seen how I was cutting in the back, like around here and here, I'm staying away from my crown, okay? My hair gets thinner as I get closer to the crown. So all this area around the crown, I cut this part to a 3 with the grain, like from here at the bottom all the way to the top, a 3 with the grain. And then on this side, I just left it at the beginning of the cut, the 6.5 against the grain. I want to leave that part as thick as possible, because sometimes when you brush your hair in certain patterns where it doesn't naturally grow, it shows thin spots. Sometimes it is thin, sometimes it's really not. So this is basically called haircut manipulation. Okay, so I'm manipulating how I want my hair to grow by leaving it longer in some spots, thinner in other spots. It takes time to do like this, but if you go to the barber, you definitely need to be able to tell him, hey man, I'm thinner on this side, leave this side higher, you know what I'm saying? Take this down to a 2, but leave this side to a 3. You can do that. You paying your money. Okay, you paying your money. He or she should be able to give you the haircut that you desire and you need to take your waves to the next level. Okay, I got tired of the barbers messing my hair up, so I just started watching videos and learning how to cut on my own, and it's worked out for the best. But enough talking, man. Let's finish this haircut. All right, I'm still at a 2.5 with the grain. All right, man, that's basically it, man. I knocked it down to a 2.5. I got a 3 with the grain on the left side of my crown, and then basically a 6.5 against the grain, which is basically a 3.5 with the grain on the right side of my crown, where it's a little bit thinner. All right? I'm not gonna show you the beard work and all that. I'm gonna knock down this beard. I'm gonna do a little taper. I'm gonna clean these areas up. One thing I want to tell you before you do your lining, if you take your hair to anywhere above a 2, knock down about this much in the front and on the edges to a 1.5. Okay, so you want to basically get a 1 guard. Put your 1 guard on, open the lever up, and it's a 1.5, 1.5. Knock down about this much to a 1.5, and then go with your liners. It's gonna give you a crispy line, and you're gonna see it in a minute. All right, but let me finish up, clean up, and then I give you to finish the results. All right, YouTube, that's the cut. All right, blend it in, decent little tapers on the sides, lined it up, Hit it with the razor. Okay, got the beard together, the mustache under the chin. We got it all together behind the neck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not a professional barber, okay? Okay, but I think this is pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? I saved myself $50 from actually going to a barber shop, okay? That's the goal here, all right? We want nice waves and all that, but we want to learn how to self-cut. We want to learn how to save some money. If you got kids, if you got boys, nephews, cousins, learn how to cut some hair, get some extra money, save some extra money. But this is the final look at the cut. I went down to a 2.5 with the grain everywhere except for the crown. And the crown, I kind of manipulated it to like a 3.5 on one side and a 3 on the other side. So let's look at the final cut and we're going to get up out of here.